Hey, what's up, you guys? Todd Falcone here, and hey, I'm all dressed up in golf attire because I'm getting ready to leave for Pebble Beach today for, I think, like the 20th year. I don't know how many years it's been, but I've been going to the AT&T Pebble Beach National Pro-Am Golf Tournament since 1992 or 1993, over 20 years. So a long time, and it's just a big celebration that we do every year. And it's a reminder this morning of, I think, a really important lesson right around the subject of golf. Two things I'm going to say, okay? Number one is, and some of you may have heard this story if you've seen me speak on stage, and if you haven't, that's okay. If you have, I would ask yourself, have you ask yourself, am I actually doing what Todd suggested in that, that time I saw him on stage, or was that one of those things that I passed up? So, couple quick stories, very important lessons on getting good, because you wouldn't even be watching me if you didn't want to get good at what we do in network marketing. So this golf analogy is perfect, okay? Number one is, I met a guy on the sidelines of my kid's soccer practice. This is about 2 years ago. And he's there, and he had a Seattle Seahawks hat on, and this is down in Arizona. And I looked at the guy, I said, "Oh, Seattle, you're from Seattle?" "I am, yeah." I go, "What are you doing down here?" He said, "I'm playing golf." I'm like, "That's great." I go, "What do you do for a living?" I said, "I play golf." I go, "Oh, wow, okay. For the PGA?" He goes, "Yeah." And I go, "Well, what's your name?" And he goes, "Richard Lee." And I was like, "Oh my goodness, you are Richard Lee. In fact, I saw you playing on Saturday against Jordan Spieth." And he goes, "Yeah, well, Sunday I didn't do so well." And we ended up talking. But here's this guy I meet on the sidelines of a soccer practice. And the first thing I asked him after he's a young guy, I think he's like 27. I said, "So tell me something. How long have you been playing?" And I'm thinking, first of all, how old are you? I think he said 27. I go, "How long have you been playing?" He goes, "Well, I never picked up a club until I was 14. And I thought to myself, he's got to start when he's 5 or 6. I mean, so 14 plus 27, you guys can do the math there. That's 13 years, right? 14, 24, 20. Okay, so 13 years from picking up a club to being on the PGA Tour. Now, if you've ever played golf, you know how difficult that is. If you have never played golf, it doesn't matter. It's unbelievably difficult. In fact, there's only about 250 people in the world that play in a PGA event during a given year. So 250 people out of the 91 million people that play golf on planet Earth. So there you go. Now, the thing that he said to me, I said, "Oh my goodness, well, how did you get so good so fast?" And this is the thing I say on stage all the time that most people aren't doing. He said, "I love to practice." He goes, "Every day after school, anytime I could, I'm on the chipping, I'm putting, I'm driving, I'm doing this, I'm practicing. I'm always practicing." That's how I went in 13 years from just picking up a club to being on the PGA Tour. How much, again, I don't care if it's repetitive, how much are you practicing in your network marketing business? How much are you practicing your presentation skills, your presenting, your engaging people in conversation? How much practice are you building into your actual trainings for your team? Okay, that's number one. You cannot get good at something that you never practice at. When I go there tomorrow, and when I'm on the golf course and watching these guys, I guarantee you they're going to be hitting golf ball after golf ball after golf ball, hundreds of golf balls a day. These guys are the best in the world, and they still practice more than everyone else, which makes them the best in the world. If you want to be the best in the world at doing network marketing, my question is, how much time are you actually practicing? Now, I said I was going to cover a second point. I'm not going to cover the second point, okay? The important thing for you guys to do is look at what you do. If you truly want to be exceptional at the very top of your game, at the very best at what you do, how much time are you practicing your presenting, how you're engaging with people, how you deal with addressing or overcoming objections and tough questions, signing people up, starting people, launching people? How much practice are you doing? Here's what I found, and that's why I continue to say it, and I don't care. If there's certain things I'll say over and over again like a broken record, and it doesn't bother me, because I'm disseminating a message that needs to be heard until everyone is doing it. So if we want to rise up through the ranks of leadership, really exceptional people, we have to be building practice. That's what makes professionals is practice. Now, of course, you can then be better at playing the game when you're actually getting in the game because you practice, but practice is the core fundamental activity, and it's not done nearly enough in network marketing. Start practicing. You'll start rising a lot more successful entrepreneurs through the ranks of your compensation plans. I'm out of here. I'm going to Pebble Beach. Have a great weekend. We'll see you.